What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Book Bites. Today, I'd like to introduce to you this book called The 80-20 Principle, which introduces the 80-20 concept. The 80-20 concept is also known as the Pareto Principle or the 80-20 Rule. Let's jump right into it. So, what is the 80-20 Principle? The 80-20 Principle comes from this dude, Vilfredo Pareto. This is where we get the term the Pareto Principle. He served as an Italian civil engineer, sociologist, economist, political scientist, and philosopher. His main important contributions to economics came particularly in the study of income distribution and the analysis of individual choices. Pareto's observation came from Italy's population distribution in terms of land. He discovered that 80% of the land was owned by 20% of the individuals, stating that 80% of the outcomes come from roughly 20% of the causes. So think about it. You spend 80% of your time doing 20% of your tasks, 80% of your revenue is made up by 20% of your clients, 80% of your company's growth is related to 20% of your employees, and 80% of your productivity is because of 20% of your work. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, what can I do with this information? Now, the book by Robert Koch is where this comes into play. What Mr. Koch writes in this book is a new way of thinking. He calls it the 80-20 thinking. What humans tend to believe is that they are involved in what's called the 50-50 relationship in the world and all that we do. What we give is what we get back, and often the American materialistic life reflects this. If I work harder, I will get more. If I just do this more hour, I will get this much in return. But we must break this habit using the Pareto Principle. If we start to correct ourselves and focus solely on the 20% that is giving our value, that we can find we either are able to work much less or become more effective with less effort. So guys, if I would take away one way to apply this to my life, I would certainly apply it to the realm of happiness. If we were to sit down and ask ourselves what truly brings us the most happiness in life, is it 20% of our activities, or is it our 80% of time and effort is going towards that happiness? And what we can realize is that if it is imbalanced, which most often it is it because that I believe if I work harder or can retire and then I can be happy? Is that the case for me? Because what the reality could be saying is that 20% of your activities contributing to your happiness can be greatly expounded upon in terms of time. Also, is it that 80% is really drawing up all of my energy because of a significant reason? Or is it something that can be either eliminated or taken down? In other words, can you change your job? Can you change where you live to greatly increase the time that you spend at home with kids, with family? Because life's too short. We gotta find these areas that we have some wiggle room with and make some things happen. So guys, I would encourage you to check out this book, try to apply some of these philosophies to your life, and just see some of the things that you can make happen. Guys, this about wraps up my video. I hope that you are having a fantastic day and that you would hit like and subscribe below and share this video to your friends so that my channel can grow and I can reach more people with these ideas. I hope you have a blessed day.